Good morning, guys. It is Monday, October 22nd. I feel like shit. I got a really nasty sinus infection, but not even sure what I'm saying. So let's just jump into a early morning trading prep, and let's get prepared for today's session. I am just completely out of it here, guys. So big picture, for those of you in the 10-week course and for those of you in the Focus Trades group, we want to start our preparation for every session with the big picture. So the big picture meaning the overall market. Not only how are we looking heading into the day, but how are we looking overall for the past few weeks. As we know, again, we don't got to jump into it, the market's been very weak lately. The SPY, the Qs, technology, finance, energy, healthcare. Our market as a whole has seen some weakness as of late. With that being said, I'm sure a lot of you, and even I am open-minded to it, a lot of you are looking for bounces, to the upside in the weeks to come. Now, something we talked about last week with the 10-week course is how we really want to do, we really want to make an effort to avoid getting suckered in to, these fake bounces. Friday was a great example, and, it's just something we want to avoid. So here's my biggest suggestion to you guys. Those of you in the 10-week course, we've already talked about it. We're going to build upon it this week. Those of you in the Focus Trades room, this may be very helpful as well. My biggest suggestion, and you can really approach this way, whether you're looking for a 5-minute day trade, whether you're looking for the start of a multi-week swing trade. Whatever kind of trade you're looking for, you want to set your charts up with what I call a bird's eye view. Whether you're on TradeStation, Thinkorswim, whatever it may be, again, I'm not a trading platform expert, but Google searches, YouTube, you guys should be able to get some chart setups like this, where you have multiple charts on one screen. And doing that allows us to build our bird's eye view. So let's just say that we're heading into today, and theoretically, and I'm sure for many of you it's reality, you're looking for a bounce to the upside in technology stocks. One of the mistakes I used to make, and many make, is that, again, we're coming into today, let's say that we have our heart set on buying Facebook. We think Facebook is oversold, and we just want to buy Facebook today. Here's what your average trader does, guys. They're going to come in here today, market's going to open, and this is going to be their view. They're literally going to stare at nothing but Facebook. If you did that on Friday, for the first hour of the day or so, things are looking pretty good. Facebook was strong, in the green, everything was looking awesome, but particularly, guys, in an environment where there's been a lot of damage, there's been a lot of weakness, there's literally no need to rush into any move. With that being said, having this bird's eye view allows us to run through what we can call a little pre-trade checklist. Let's just kind of step back to the basics real quick and recap what we've been talking about together for the past year as a team. We need to follow the money. We are at the mercy of where the big money on Wall Street is going, and we just simply are not going to ever have enough capital, most likely, to buy stocks and make them move on our own. So regardless of what you think about Facebook or Netflix, your opinion on the tech sector right now literally could not be any more irrelevant. It could not be worth any less. And that's nothing, we should be upset about, guys. Just understand the role we play in the market. I would love for technology to bounce too. I'd love to see it bounce hard. I'd love to make a quick few $1,000s this morning. But that's out of my control. So bird's eye view is going to allow us to put our capital to work at the best times. Again, we want to have edge. We want to have low risk, high reward entries. For me, this is one little thing that changed my trading big time and really upped my consistency, was taking this bird's eye view. So if you're coming into today, guys, and you are looking to buy Facebook, or you're looking for a bounce in technology, my biggest suggestion is put together a chart like this, or a pack of charts rather. It could be 4, it could be 5. I think here I got 5 of them. And build your bird's eye view for technology. If you're looking to build a technology, or you're looking to trade a technology stock, here's what I think you should have. You want to have one chart of the overall market. So you want to be able to have our eye on the SPY and the Qs at any given time. That's the big picture. I also suggest throwing up a chart for that sector itself. For technology, that would be XLK. And then you want to have a few charts, guys, of the names in that group. So again, today, if we're looking for a bounce in technology, have a chart for Netflix open. Have a chart for Facebook, for Amazon, and Apple open. And this is going to allow us to truly see what's going on, not just momentarily in our one pick, but the bigger picture overall. So something the group and I focused last week in the 10-week course, something called the trading checklist. And I'm going to email this out to those of you, in the Focus Trades group as well today. And you can delete all this text in the red, but before placing any trade, we can use this template to ensure that we are putting on a trade in the right environment, in the right direction, with the support of the overall market at our back. So be sure to start using this checklist before any trade. 3 simple questions we can ask ourselves before putting our hard-earned money on the line. And these 3 simple questions can really improve our consistency, have us focusing on the real moves that we want to take a part of, and help us avoid the moves that we do not want to get suckered into. So question number 1, guys, on this little pre-trade checklist, is the overall market supportive of this trade? Let's head back to the charts here. Let's just say theoretically Facebook is looking good this morning. If Facebook is trading higher, it's up, it's in the green, that's not enough reason to go buy that stock. So question number 1, the first thing you want to check is the overall market supportive of this trade? And what I mean by supportive is, I'm trying to go long a stock. Is the overall market supportive of me going long? And for that, we want to look at the Qs and the SPY. Now, if it's, 10 in the morning and we're thinking about buying Facebook, it's got volume coming in, it's moving higher, things are looking good, let's take a look over at the SPY and the Qs. If the SPY and the Qs are in fact also moving higher, on volume, on nice strength, then the answer to question number 1 is yes. The overall market is supportive of us going long. The trend is your friend. The market moving higher on nice strength. That gives us the support to go long Facebook. If we're thinking about buying Facebook and the Qs and the SPY are just getting torn apart, that's no good. Question number 2 on that checklist is the basket. The sector itself, is that supportive? Thinking about buying Facebook, let's take a look at XLK. Again, if XLK is strong, moving higher on volume, that's supportive as well. And the third thing, guys, the third question you can ask on this little checklist is, are the other stocks in this group, are Facebook's peers supportive of this as well? So we look at Apple, Netflix, Amazon, Google, things of that nature. So here on Friday, guys, this little checklist could have been really helpful and help you avoid getting suckered in. We're going to use Facebook again for this continued example. Friday morning, Facebook was looking good. Things are moving higher on nice volume. You see the green. And if you're looking to buy Facebook that day, I don't know what the hell's going on. If you're looking to buy Facebook on Friday, you're seeing everything that you think you want to see. Facebook trading higher in price. Nice percentage gain. You're seeing green across the board for Facebook. That right there is usually enough to pull in most traders. But, on Friday, using that checklist was very helpful. So let's say we're looking to buy Facebook around 10:30, 11 a.m. last Friday. Going through our checklist, number 1, was the market supportive of us going long? Well, if you take a look, guys, around 10:30, 11 on Friday, the SPY and the Qs both started to just pull back and fade hard. So at the moment, regardless of what Facebook was looking like, the overall big picture was not supportive of that trade. Question number 2, how's the basket itself looking? Right around 10:30, 11, technology basket began to fall apart and roll backwards. And question number 3 was, how about the peers? Well, Google, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, pretty much every technology stock started to pull back and fade around 10:30, 11 a.m. Simple checklist, guys, really easy to run through, but again, we want to put on money when we have the most edge at our back. This is not a situation on Friday that I would have felt comfortable going long Facebook. The whole market is pulling back. Its sector itself is pulling back, and the names in its group are pulling back as well. So this helped me avoid getting pulled into, you know, a shitty trade, but it also allowed me to quickly put on a very nice short position here in NVIDIA. And this is something, you know, we're going to focus on as a Focus Trades team, as a 10-week course group this week, you know, finding these quick intraday opportunities. But again, the checklist was telling me, hey, you should go short NVIDIA. You know, things were rolling hard. We were breaking below this intraday level of support. And again, the checklist around 12:30, 11, 10:30, the market was very weak. The Qs and the SPY were pulling back. XLK was pulling back. And almost every technology name in that basket was fading as well. I followed the money to the downside because that's where the big picture was pointing towards. So, trading checklist, guys. Print this out, delete all that text in red, and let's use this as a team, not just a 10-week course, but Focus Trades family in general, and let's start taking advantage of this little sheet. And I think, you know, for a lot of you guys, it's going to help you, you know, not only have confidence of, hey, this is an opportunity that I want to play, but it's also going to allow you to do what I did on Friday and say, you know what, this isn't a true bounce. So for today's trading, guys, build yourselves a bird's eye view, print out this sheet, and, you know, throw away the 1-minute charts, the 5-minute charts. In a volatile time like this, don't get suckered into the noise. So with that being said, I'm going to send this out to those of you in the Focus Trades family, to those of you in the 10-week course, and I'm going to try to get a little bit of sleep because I'm not even sure what I'm talking about. So I'll chat with you guys soon.